The compact pipe organ emulator uses a content or hell module to emulate a real pipe organ. It has two manual keyboards and a pedal board and has speakers along its perimeter. For the books, it has a music stand and a storage place. This is the instruction manual of the pipe organ emulator to help the keyboard player understand how the organ works. The top row of the module corresponds with the upper keyboard. The middle row of the module corresponds with the lower keyboard. And each keyboard has a volume knob of its own. So this blue knob corresponds with this blue dot over here, so that's for the upper keyboard, and the red knob corresponds with the red dot down here, so it is the volume knob for the lower keyboard. The paddle board has a volume knob of its own as well. The white knob is a reverb for all of the instruments. The pedal board has a brass bar added to it. I made this so as to make it more comfortable for the player to play the pedal board. First, you rest your foot on the bar and then you flip your foot so as to play the key. Unlike the piano, where you can press the keys lightly to make a piano effect and press the keys hard so as to create a forte effect, organs do not work that way. The organs create the dynamics by means of the combination of stops or combination of instruments. So if I want the pianissimo effect, I will press combination number 1 and I will have the pianissimo sound. If I want a louder sound, so I want, for instance, fortissimo, which is combination number 5, I will select combination number 5 on the module, and now I will have the instruments that will give me a fortissimo sound irrespective of how hard or soft I press the keys. There are more functions on the module. One of them is this letter Q, which stands for quint. This function adds a perfect fifth. So, if I play a C, the perfect fifth would be a G. And when I press the quint, the module adds that G to create the perfect fifth interval. Next to the Q, there's the S that stands for sexquialtera. It means major third. So this time, when I press the C, the module will add an E, so as to make a major third interval. The letter T stands for tremolo or trembulon, which is a sort of vibrato effect. This is without the vibrato, and this is with it. The letter C down here is a coupler. This permits to the player to use the bottom keyboard only and have all the instruments together. So if I'm gonna choose the tutti combination, which literally means all of the instruments, and I have the coupler function on, then just by using the lower keyboard, I have all the instruments connected to it. The middle C is the C over here, meaning that there are 2 octaves of bass clef and 3 octaves of treble clef. Same with the other keyboard, 2 octaves of bass clef and 3 octaves of treble clef. Nevertheless, the pedal board is different. It has the middle C on the extreme right, so the other C on the extreme left is 1 octave below the middle C. This means that the pedal board is on the bass clef only. If the speakers are not loud enough when the keyboardist is playing in a huge building, we can connect the organ to a much bigger amplification system by means of these cables. This will happen when we play in huge buildings and the built-in speakers are not powerful enough. The bench can be easily put and inserted into the empty space below the keyboard, so as to make it easier for transportation. Then, when we want to play the organ, we pull out the bench and we can start our performance. The compact pipe organ emulator has a width of 1 meter, has a depth of 62 centimeters, and has a height of slightly less than 1 meter. Thank you for having been with me for this demonstration of the compact pipe organ emulator.